Hello. Answer one question for me. When was the last time you saw a social media profile without a single photo of the person? An empty avatar. No selfies, nothing. And what did you feel? Curiosity, suspicion, or attraction? Most people think they know the answer. They will say this person is simply shy or has low self-esteem. But what if I tell you that the exact opposite is true? What if behind this silence lies one of the most powerful psychological strategies? A strategy used by people with high emotional intelligence. Those who understand how the human mind works on a level that most people do not even guess. Today I will break down the psychology of people who intentionally do not show their face to the world. And I warn you, after this video you will never look at empty profiles the same way again, because you will learn the truth about the power of invisibility, the power of mystery, and why sometimes silence screams louder than 1,000 photos. Like, subscribe, let us go. Picture this, you are scrolling through your feed, hundreds of faces, smiles, poses, selfies in the mirror, selfies at sunset, selfies with friends, and then you stumble upon an empty profile. An avatar, a landscape, or a cat, or absolutely nothing. Not a single photo of this person, and something inside you freezes. You feel this mystery. In a world where everyone screams, "Look at me," this person is silent, and this silence is louder than any scream. Today we will analyze the psychology of people who have not posted their photos on social networks, and I warn you, this will flip everything you thought about attention, confidence, and power. What seems like modesty can actually be the most powerful form of control. Most people believe a myth. The myth that if you do not show yourself, it means you are hiding. That the absence of a photo is insecurity, weakness, fear of being seen. But this is a lie, because the truth is much deeper and darker. People who do not post their photos understand one thing. They understand the value of scarcity. In psychology, this is called the scarcity effect. The less available you are, the more interesting you become. The less you post, the more people want to see. This is not weakness, this is a strategy. Think about it. When you constantly post your photos, you give people everything, your face, your emotions, your life. You become visible, ordinary. A person without photos remains a mystery. Interestingly, scientists from Princeton University proved that it takes our brain only 1/10 of a second to form a complete impression of a stranger just by looking at their face. By hiding their face, these people completely block this fast judgment, and the human brain is wired so that it cannot leave a puzzle unsolved. This is called the Zeigarnik effect. Incompleteness attracts attention stronger than completeness. You want to know who this person is, what they look like, what they are hiding. And this desire is power. The power that these people hold in their hands without even touching a camera. But let us dig deeper, because there is another side. It is not always about surprise, sometimes it is about protection. People who have not posted photos have often been through something. They know what it is like to be judged by appearance, to be evaluated in a second, to be reduced to a picture, and they refuse to play this game. This is not scary, this is a boundary. They say to the world, "You will know me by my words, by my actions, but not by my face." This is a form of self-respect. In a world where appearance has become a currency, they choose a different value system, substance instead of packaging. And this requires enormous inner strength. Every day they watch how others get likes, attention, validation, while they go their own way in silence. There is another layer, and it is about controlling the narrative. When you post your photo, you give people the right to create an opinion about you. They look at your face and instantly decide smart or stupid, attractive or not, successful or not. They draw a story about you without your participation. A person without a photo holds this narrative in their own hands. They decide what you learn, when you learn it, how you learn it. This is the highest level of emotional intelligence. They understand that your personality is not a picture, it is an experience, it is interaction, it is time. Now let us talk about attraction. This is where the magic happens. In relationship psychology, there is a concept called investment curiosity. When a person raises questions in you, you start investing attention in them. You start thinking about them, imagining them, creating an image in your head. And the longer you do this, the stronger the connection becomes. Even if you have never seen their face, especially if you have never seen their face. Reality always disappoints. Imagination never. A person without photos lives in your imagination, and there they can be anyone. Neurobiologists have found that anticipation of a reward releases much more dopamine in the brain than the reward itself. This unpredictability creates a powerful chemical hook. This is not manipulation. This is an understanding of how the human mind works. We are attracted to what we cannot fully understand, to what remains beyond the edge. But there is a dark side. Not everyone who avoids posting photos does so out of strength. Some do it out of fear of being rejected, fear of not meeting standards, fear of being ridiculed. And this is important to understand, and the difference between strength and fear lies in the motivation. Ask yourself, do I avoid posting photos because I choose to, or because I fear the consequences? If it is a choice, you are free. If it is fear, you are in a cell. And this cell is called self-censorship. You are your own jailer. You are your own judge. And this is the most dangerous form of limitation, because no one can diminish you except yourself. Now the most important part, what does all this mean for you? If you are someone who does not post photos, ask yourself why. Is this your strength or your fear? Your fear. Are you creating a mystery or hiding from the light? Conditions intentionally determine the result. If you do this consciously, you own your presence. If you do it out of fear, you give away your power. And if you are someone who constantly posts photos, ask yourself another question. Why do you do this? Because you want to share, or because you seek validation? Harvard researchers have shown that getting likes on social media activates the exact same reward centers in the brain as eating delicious food or getting money. Are you creating, or are you just begging for this quick dopamine hit? In this difference lies all your freedom. The truth is that neither way is wrong or right. Only one thing matters: awareness. You must know why you do what you do. Because an unconscious action is a reaction. A conscious action is a choice, and only choice gives you power. Remember this. People who have not posted their photos are neither weaker nor stronger than those who do. They are simply playing a different game. And in this game, they set the rules themselves. The question is, what game are you playing, and who sets the rules in your life? You or your fear? Think about it. The answer to this question determines everything: your relationships, your confidence, your freedom. Ultimately, it is not about photos. It is about who you are when no one is watching, and whether you are brave enough to remain yourself, regardless of whether they promote you or not. This is true strength. Share your opinion below. Are you playing your own game or hiding behind fear?